a Gorgar MPU and driver board. And somebody had done some work on the driver board. You can see they've replaced the 27 ohm current limiting resistors in the lamp matrix section. And there's some repairman out there that paints the circuit board green, I guess as an attempt or a conformal coating. I don't really like it, but it is what it is. I left it like it was because there's no sense in changing it. Apparently also these transistors had been changed out almost all the way across the lamp matrix. And the driver board had an odd thing. I had replaced all the headers now. So I've got these nice breakaway ramp lock headers installed. But the headers that were on there, you can see this one. This is one I took off of where this was the key pin, but there was an additional pin position at the end of every single header. It's almost like they had 10-pin headers to use. And of course, these boards always use 9-pin headers. So they took that additional pin out, and this thing was overhanging every connector on the board. So I've added a blanking indication. You'll see when I turn the board on. And on the MPU board, I have replaced all of the sockets. Somebody had replaced a couple of the sockets already at IC 20 and 17. The one at 14 was bad, so I replaced the socket for the 5101. I use a machine pin socket there only because most NVRAM these days comes with machine pin legs. Replaced both the sockets for the 6810, for the 6800, and the 6821. And somebody had replaced this socket before, but one of the pins had corrosion down in it, so that wasn't going to be a good thing long term. Here's the overall activity for the MPU and for the driver board. So let's power it on. I do have the 6-digit displays, so this is going to look good. This is known as booting into audits, where it shows the 496 is the model number for Gorgar. So I'm going to flick the switch, power switch quickly off and then on, and then we're booted into game tracked mode. And the blanking LED is on, and when it is on, it means good. I see I've misspelled blanking. Oh well. Yeah, that's the German spelling of blanking. The lamp matrix is working, and the solenoid coils, only coil 16 is turned on, and that is the coin lockout coil. So let us get into test. And we can test the display outputs. Very good. Lamp matrix. Coils. Nine. And when it gets to coil 16 that's turned on now, the coin lockout coil, it'll turn it off. Now we're into the special solenoids. And while I'm waiting for coil 16 to come around again, I'm going to turn on each of the special solenoids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do that with my special doodad. You saw that solenoid 16 pulse. This is my special doodad for turning on special solenoids. It also doubles as turning on the sound signals for the soundboard. So let's advance to switch test. And the last switch for Gorgar is switch 44. I'm going to go through column 1. And then I'm going to go through row 8 until I get over to the 44 column. And there's the last switch. So the switches are working properly. And I could put it on free play, but it wouldn't do any good because I'm going to send this back without a lithium battery in it because we don't like to ship those in the mail. But I can advance through all the tests, and then the game will reboot. Well, maybe not. Let me show you what it looks like when an MPU properly boots up. You can see these two LEDs. They'll come on and then go off. And that is a good boot. And once again, we are back in action. And I thank you so much for sending this board pair to me. It was repaired by somebody in the past. TransAWZ at Hotmail. I don't know what, AMZ, sorry. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much for sending it.